Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Alan and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a rhythm guitar tutorial over Holy Water by We the Kingdom. And I'll have tabs running across the top of the screen throughout the video. If you guys do want a tab you can print off and look at the whole thing all at once, that'll be available over on Patreon. Also, I'll be making a cover video of me playing this guitar part through the entire song, and I did make a tutorial for the lead guitar part as well. So lots of videos. I'll link all those things down in the description so you guys can check them out. And for this part specifically, we're going to be in the key of D. And our tuning is drop D, so we'll tune this E string down to a low D. And let me show you what the intro sounds like real quick, then I'll show you how to play it. So basically what we'll do here, the lead guitar part's going to play that riff, so the lead guitar does that a few times, and then the rhythm guitar is going to kind of echo it once. And then after that, we'll go down to a D chord, and we'll let that ring out for 2 measures. So that's really it for our intro, and then for verse 1 and chorus 1, we won't play anything, so just kind of cut out for those sections. Then for interlude 1, this happens right after the first chorus. Let me just play this part for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for this part, we're going to start off on a D chord, and our strumming sounds like this. We'll have down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So all together, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. Then we'll go to C add 9, kind of do the same strumming pattern for the first half. Down, 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 up. Then we'll go to this G chord. So the way we'll play this, we'll put our first finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, then our ring finger on the 5th fret of the E string. We're going to just kind of mute that A string, just sort of letting your ring finger touch it. We're going to strum down, up, down. So going from that C add 9 to the G. Then we'll hit the 3rd fret of the low E, open E, 3rd fret, bend. All right, then basically we just repeat the same thing again. C add 9, G, riff. We'll just end on a D chord, let that ring out for a couple measures. So that's all we'll do on interlude 1, and then also for verse 2, we're just kind of letting that D chord ring. Then for the second time through the chorus, we're going to do the same thing we just did on that interlude 1, except we'll play it 3 times in a row. So I'll just run through that one time for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at the end of that one, we'll do a really hard stop. So after that bend, just kind of cut everything off and mute really suddenly. So that's all for chorus 2. Then that brings us to bridge 1, and I'll show you what this part sounds like real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I won't run all the way through this because this riff goes on for quite a while. We're going to end up doing that like 12 times. So just to show you that real fast, we're going to hit the low D string. Then we'll kind of mute the low D string. Then we'll mute the A string. And then we'll hit the 5th fret of the A twice. And then the rhythm of it's like... And then it starts kind of soft, and then as that bridge gets louder, we'll just keep on building it and get louder and louder. So that's all for bridge 1. For bridge 2, the chords change quite a bit here, and I'll just show you this first. 1, 2, 3, 4. starting off on this, we're going to hold a D chord for 3 measures. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll have a D over F sharp. Then we'll go to G. Then A sharp diminished 7. So we'll put our first finger on the first fret of the A, second finger on the second fret of the D, and the ring finger on the second fret of the B. We'll strum everything from that A string down. Then we'll go to B minor 7. So just in case you don't know that chord, we'll bar across from the A string down on the second fret. Then we'll put our middle finger on the third fret of the B string, and then our ring finger on the fourth fret of the D. We'll strum from that A string down. Go back to our D over F sharp. Then G. D over F sharp. E minor. Then A. And then D. Okay, so that's it for that section. For chorus 3, we'll have this really fun, kind of like muted riff that also has octaves in it. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for this, we're going to mute our strings, and we'll strum down, up, down. And then we'll play octaves on the 5th fret of the A and 7th fret of the G. We'll strum up, down, up. So that pattern a little slower than I was doing earlier. So just keep alternating in that right hand, and then just every 3 notes we'll kind of switch. So that's all we'll do on chorus 3. All right, for chorus 4, this is going to be really similar to what we did on that like interlude 1 a while back. So I'll just run through this chorus 4 and then also the short tag right after it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that very last time through, we'll leave out the little G chord and that riff, and basically we'll just end on D. And just do a really hard stop right on beat 1. So that's all for chorus 4, and then also the tag right after that. All right, then the last part of the song is going to be the outro, and this part is pretty much the same thing we just did on that chorus, so I'll just run through this real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it for that outro. And guys, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this tutorial video for this rhythm part. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and also you can hit the notification bell if you guys did enjoy this video. And also don't forget that full tab is on Patreon if you are interested. Also check down in the description for lots of helpful links. I have links to other videos that I've made for this song, so you guys can feel free to look at those if you want. Also, I have a link down there to Worship Online, which if you haven't heard of that, it is a website that has a ton of tutorials for worship music, and they have tutorials for like drums, guitar, bass, keys, and even vocals on there. So lots of things on there you can learn, and a ton of not old videos, but a ton of videos on there that you can pick from. So they have like a huge library of content you can watch. Also, if you sign up using my link, you'll save 10% off your first 6 months that you sign up. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for me. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for those future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.